This felt very heavy to me, seeing this in our community and in our nation. And
So close to home.
yeah, man, it was just such a jarring visualization of how much suffering is happening. It felt very heavy.
It's heavy. There's no way around that. But when you talk about how each group is fomenting this, that's even heavier for me. Now we have thousands, millions engaged in that.
They're engaging in a way that feeds hate. And that's the thing, like when you have an interaction of any kind, what was the end result? Did you feel
Closer,
closer,
more understanding,
better, more at peace? Or did you feel more hurt, more anger, more alone? And do you have a say in that? Was that done to you and you just walk through life and absorb the things that others do to you?
That's the equanimity again. They're different for me. An event or a state has meaning for us emotionally and psychologically only according to the meaning we assign to it. That's the work of Soren Kierkegaard and others, that I'm not a direct victim of what we call speech-informed action. That's, sorry, philosophical term. But those are the emotions or feelings with a judgment. We're making assessments all the time about things. They're different than actual physical action. So if I push you or I slug you, you'll feel that. But how you feel about me doing that
Very variable.
is something you do. You uptake that. And if I take offense, the way I uptake it is to say, you were wrong to do that. You've trespassed my rights and you need correction. You need instruction. You need to be fixed. You need to be changed in some way. And so that's what my expressions are about. I'm letting you know how much you've angered, irritated, frustrated me. That's why I call them an intervention. That's always fascinated me, that I uptake things so often as already making some emotion happen inside me.
Yeah, it's like a preset response.
It's a habitual. I've so long to. In fact, I'm so often carrying around that heart at war, that inward mindset, that I'm sort of preloaded stepping into new situations. I'm already prepared to take offense. I'm already prepared to be wounded yet again. As Warner once described me, a missile-seeking target.
I kind of like to ask it openly, not like I have the answer, but are we the authors of our life, or are others the author of our life?
That's certainly the question that Viktor Frankl wrestled with.
In that concentration camp after his family had been murdered? Yeah. Or is it sometimes one and sometimes the other?
Well, he didn't have a family going forward. There are atrocious things that happen. But what they never could take from him was his capacity to choose how he would feel about what they were doing.
And he's an excellent example that argues it may be difficult often, but the truth is you are the author. You get to pick. Do I carry hate, anger, victimhood, or do I carry peace, love, curiosity?